Well, Green Valley Farms was started by my dad and my uncle, in other words, several years ago. They started out with about 20 cows, and then it's kind of progressed more and more over the period of years. And then whenever Keith and I took it over, we've started out with 200 to 300 and progressively increased to where we are today at 800 or a little better.
2010, we started with American Farm Mortgage. We went to other lending agencies out there. We did not have no kind of response. American Farm Mortgage come in and we built a new freestall barn. We went from 300 cows to 850 cows today. And our future has been, hopefully we're going to get to 1,200, 1,400 cows. So we are in the process now working with them, and I feel sure that we're going to get it done. Probably next May, we're going to try to milk 1,200 cows here. We turn what we think that we want to do to Bill, and Bill takes it and he runs the numbers, and if it's not profitable, we're not going to do it. Then he gets hold of Marcus, he tells them what we want to do, they run the numbers, they come out and see what we're going to do, and 100% of the time we get it done.
Well, I've been with Green Valley Farms for about 4 years, basically after the restructure of the whole entity here back in 2009. What I do is provide financial advice and record keeping, so we have information readily available. They can look and see where they're going, what's going on, what's going to be happening in the future, and make sure we've got resources allocated to the right places. Financing environment changed quite a lot in the past few years, especially with the real estate fallout a couple of years ago. The thing that American Farm has done for us is, they've brought not only their ability to help us achieve what we were looking for and the goals we were looking for, but they brought ideas that we may not have thought about. So instead of just coming up and figuring out a way to help us get the money we were looking for, they actually brought some ideas that we think helped us do some better planning.
We have never had a lender to come out and even visit us. We've called them before, they've never come. American Farm Mortgage is here wanting to know, what can we do for you? How can we help you? What kind of improvements we need to make? We've never had that kind of response towards a lender. And but it's just a real pleasure to work with people that wants to work with you.
Well, I think that the thing that Green Valley is doing now is trying to look a little more past just the short-term future. We're looking more into 6 months to 4 and 5 years. So I know we're talking about doing some more expansion. We're trying to make sure we're going in the right directions. So yeah, I think as long as we're moving forward and we have growth potential, we're going to continue doing that, and we think American Farm Mortgage is an integral part of our success making that happen.
Our cash flow was really, really bad, and we was really struggling to make our bills, but we knew we had to milk more cows in order to make more profit. So now our profit margins are tremendously. Without them coming on board, we would not be where we're at today. If you're serious about borrowing money and you're a farmer, then I would suggest you to contact American Farm Mortgage.